What's up, YouTube? Alright guys, so today I'm going to talk about 4 things that I do not do to track my progress that have nothing to do with the scale. Alright, so the first one I do is I drop the scale. And the reason I drop the scale is because the scale doesn't tell you like all what's going on. It doesn't tell you your body fat, it doesn't tell you how much muscle you're retaining, your bone density, like none of that stuff. So the stuff is really important to understand, right? Now you can buy one of those scales that tell you your body fat, which is cool. I don't know the price of it. I mean, I'm not buying one, so I don't really worry about it. But the number one thing that I do is I look over my I track my weights and my reps in the gym, right? So if I know my progress, then of where I'm at, it helps a lot knowing where I'm at. So if I'm lifting more weights and I know intuitively I'm either putting on muscle, I'm probably burning fat. Now it may not show on the scale, but over time I can see that in my clothes and things like that, right? So those are very important factors to keep in mind when you're trying to lose weight. And another thing I do, and I tell people to do this, track your calories, track your macros. I use the LifeSum app. If you're not tracking your food, you're gonna have a really hard time knowing where you're at. You may not have lost any weight or lost any fat, but if you're not tracking, you have no idea where you're at and where you're going. It's super critical to know your macronutrients as well as your micronutrients, you know what I'm saying? But you definitely need to know your carbs, your protein, and your fats. If you do not know these things, you're gonna have an extremely difficult time trying to lose weight and trying to track your progress. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna get to a point where eventually, where you've lost so much weight and you're still intuitively eating, as they call it, that you're not gonna be able to lose any more weight because you have no idea what you've been doing. So going to grandma's house, obviously would blow it up, but you might have been doing the same thing at home and not know the difference because you're not tracking it. All right, number 2, and I think this is a critical one. I see people do this all the time and it bothers like the hell out of me, okay? Is analysis paralysis. Don't think, just do. People on YouTube and Instagram all the time asking all these crazy questions. Do I need to do this? Do I need to eat that? Do I need to lift this? Do I need to lift that? And at some point, it just becomes where you're just nitpicking. Can I have this vegetable? Can I have that vegetable? Like, what? We can't have vegetables? Like, what are you talking about? It becomes ridiculous. At some point, you gotta make some intelligent decisions and just start doing it. Just get in there, get in the kitchen, get in the gym, and start doing it. Like, you know, again, understand where you're trying to go, understand your goals, and do your proper research. I'm all for that. But at some point, it just becomes ridiculous, right? So stop overthinking it. You guys already know what to do. Get out there and just do it. Okay, number 3, big changes lead to bigger disasters. I see people all the time doing these crash dieting, trying to lift too much weight. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen all those gym fails, people falling, doing all this crazy stuff. Man, you gotta make small incremental changes in anything you're trying to do in life. You're trying to do things all at once, you're gonna fail. It's just that simple. So make small changes that you can realistically, keep up with. So like, for example, right, if I'm on a cut, I don't go from like 2,400 calories to like 1,500 calories in a week. Like, it's stupid. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure. Make small changes, like 50 calories here, 100 calories next week, and then progressively work your way up. And then that way, by the time you get to where you need to be, you've already put yourself in a position to succeed. But don't put yourself in a position to fail. Like, it sucks. And then you get discouraged. You gain all the weight back. And then you're asking yourself all these extra questions on Instagram and YouTube. Well, I dropped my calories. It dropped too many calories. Just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Just make small changes. Small changes over a long haul will lead into big results. Number 4, and I think this is probably the most important one. And I know some people are gonna probably be like, "Why are you trying to be spiritual on us? I don't want to hear this." And if you do, just cut the video. Separate the mind from the body. What I mean by that is, get out here and read more, watch less TV. Train your mind train your mind and your body, right? So what I mean by that is, your body is the vessel for your mind. So if you're being negative, you're gonna have negative results. you need to get yourself in the position where you're starting to think differently and able to really produce results. Yeah, you're really gonna want to make smart decisions about what you're doing, right? So when you're working out, people, you've really got to understand that it's super critical to work on your mind and your body, right? So when I mean mind and body, what that means is you gotta, you gotta be positive. You can't sit here and be negative all the time and talk down to yourself. Like if you're not positive in your mind, your body's not gonna reflect that. It's all about positivity and doing the right things, you know what I'm saying? So you already know what to do. Go out there and do it. But if your mind isn't right, your body will not reflect it. Positivity, hard work, all those things are deep rooted in the mind. Just because you're big or overweight does not mean you can't do what the skinny person can do. Your body may not be able to physically do it, but your mind is just as smart, has the same determination, can do all those things. You have to channel it through your body. Do that, and I promise you, you'll be able to achieve all your goals. All right, guys, that's another video from C. Julius Workout. Follow me on Instagram at C. Julius Workout. I know you please subscribe, like the video. Let me know, guys, what you think are some of the most important things of how to track your progress. Leave some comments in the below about any workouts you'd like to see me vlog, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.